Good day everyone, my name is Maria Cristina Estudillo of Group 3 and now let us talk about the precautionary measures from volcanic eruption. A volcano is an opening on the surface of a planet or moon that allows material warmer than its surrounding to escape from its interior. When this material escapes, it causes eruption. An eruption is when lava and gas are released from a volcano. Eruption can be explosive, sending material high into the sky, or it can be calmer with gentle flows of material. The most active volcano in the world is the Kilauea in Hawaii. It has been erupting since 1983. The Yellowstone caldera, or also known as the Yellowstone supervolcano, is a natural disaster that we cannot prepare for. It would bring the world to its knees and destroy life as we know it. Here in the Philippines, the worst volcanic eruption in terms of deaths, destroyed houses, and financial damages happened on January 30, 1911 at the Volcano Taal in Batangas. Only here, 1,335 people died. But how do we know when a volcano we believe will erupt? Prediction of volcanic eruption is difficult. It is a lot easier to monitor data after an eruption occurred. Seismometers can be used to pinpoint earthquakes which track the rise of magma and its movement along fissures. Volcanologists use many different kinds of tools, including instruments that detect and record earthquakes, like seismometers and seismographs. Volcanic eruption warning system. For the color codes, we have gray, when a volcano appears quiet but not monitored adequately. Green, for volcano is normal, non-eruptive state or after a change from a higher alert level. Volcanic activity considered to have ceased and volcano reverted to its normal non-eruptive state. For yellow, the volcano is experiencing signs of elevated unrest above known background levels. For orange, volcanic eruption is underway that poses limited hazards to ground-based communities but includes significant emissions of ash into the atmosphere that could affect aviation. And for red, volcanoes where ground-based instrumentation is insufficient to establish that a volcano is in a typical background level. Its major volcanic eruption is imminent, underway, or suspected with hazardous activity both on the ground and in the air.
What to do before a volcanic eruption occurs? You can do many things to protect yourself and your family from the dangers of a volcanic eruption can cause. The best way to protect yourself and your family is to follow the advice of local officials. Local authorities will give you information on how to prepare for a volcanic eruption, and if necessary, on how to evacuate or leave the area or take shelter where you are. How to be prepared. Be prepared either to shelter or evacuate. Develop an evacuation plan and a sheltering plan for yourself, your family, and others in your household. Review the plans and make sure that everyone understands them. If you haven't already done so, put together an emergency supply kit. These supplies should include the following, which are flashlights and extra batteries, first aid kit and manual, emergency food and water, manual or non-electric can opener, essential medicines, sturdy shoes, respiratory breathing protection, eye protection or goggles, and battery-powered radio. If you are under a volcano warning, listen for emergency information and alerts. Limit your time outdoors and use a dust mask or cloth mask as a last resort if you must be outside. Avoid areas downwind and river valleys downstream of the volcano. Take temporary shelter from volcanic ash in the location where you are. Cover ventilation openings and seal doors and windows. Avoid driving in heavy ash. If you must drive, keep the windows up and do not use the air conditioning system. Do not get on the roof to remove ash. Stay indoors until authorities say it is safe to go outside. And prepare now.
And here's what you should do during a volcanic eruption. If a lahar pyroclastic flow or lava flow is headed towards you, listen to warnings and leave the area immediately. Drive rather than walk, and make sure windows and doors are closed and be alert to any hazards on the road. If you are indoors, close all windows, doors, and fireplace or wood stove dampers. Turn off all your fans and heating and air conditioning systems. Bring pets and livestock into close shelter. If you are outdoors, seek shelter indoors immediately. If you are caught in a rock fall, roll into a ball to protect your head. If you are near a stream or river, be aware of rising water and possible mud flows in low-lying areas. Move to a higher and safer place as quickly as possible. If your eyes, nose, and throat become irritated from volcanic gases and fumes, move away from the area immediately. Your symptoms should go away when you are no longer in contact with the gases and fumes. If the symptoms continue, consult your doctor. Remember, if you have a roommate or a family member with a respiratory illness, be sure to keep an eye on the patient and have the necessary medications ready in case of emergency. Always wear an N95 mask as it is an air purifying respirator that helps reduce inhalation of ash that can cause chronic illness.
Good day everyone, I am Julian Ferrer from the Ed1A and I'll be discussing about precautionary measures after a volcanic eruption. So, what should we do after a volcanic eruption? First, stay indoors and stay away from volcanic ash falls. Remember that even though the volcanic eruption has stopped, volcanic ashes are still present in the air, which is very dangerous for our health, especially to our respiratory system. And if it cannot be avoided to go outside, please wear protective clothing, including goggles, masks, long pants, long sleeve shirts, and sturdy shoes, and always be cautious. And always listen to local radio station for some guidelines and follow instructions. And then, wait for further announcement from your LGUs or national news related to the volcanic eruption. And lastly, avoid driving in heavy ashfall, as it stirs up ash that can clog engines and can cause serious damages or accidents. Remember that even though the volcanic eruption has stopped, danger is still in place, so we must always be cautious about our actions and about our surroundings. Don't do things that are not necessarily needed. Don't be too arrogant about ourselves, and don't be too ignorant about the rules that the government has implemented to keep us safe. Because, first of all, these rules are made for us to be safe and not to be in danger. So let us be an obedient citizen and follow instruction and for us to be safe. Thank you. God bless.
Did you know that we can also experience earthquake when a volcano erupts? Earthquakes caused by volcanic eruptions can be especially dangerous to those in the danger zone around the volcano. It can cause cracks and ground deformation. But we must always remember that in any kind of disaster and calamity, we need to remain calm so that we can do well what we are supposed to do and of course be prepared at any time. Safety first is safety always. Thank you and have a good day.